Dave Meltzer. You know that guy.
Go ahead.
It's been a long time since we brought him up. We're going to have a lot more on this on the Stevie show on Friday for people who want to hear me and him complain about it. But I'm bringing one specific thing up to you, Dutch, on this. Dave Meltzer on Wrestling Observer Radio claimed that Stephanie Vaquer had missed a show because she was dealing with an injury. Stephanie then did an interview a couple of days later saying that she wasn't injured at all. She was ready to go. And that she wasn't on said show, whether it was Raw or whatever, because she was taking English classes to improve her English. Why does Dave Meltzer make up complete bullshit and say it with so much confidence when he has absolutely nothing to back it up, and then the wrestlers have to say, Dave Meltzer's making things up, we don't know why, here's the real story?
You have the real story?
Yeah, that was it. She was at English class. She's not injured. She's
That was
fine.
it.
Yeah.
Why does he do it? Because he has to appear like he knows what he's talking about. And if it was, he said she was hurt, correctly?
Yep.
Correct?
Yeah.
But to think about, listen, if you're wrong, the next week when you do your show, say, I was wrong about that. He can't do that. He has never done that.
In the last 2 years, he's done it once, and I'll tell you when he did it, right? When he announced that Afa the Wild Samoan had died when he hadn't. He was premature by a day. And then he said, I got that wrong. Every other time he gets something wrong, he never acknowledges it, he brushes past it, or then he creates some sort of argument somewhere else to try and deflect away because he's got no apparent ability to be self-effacing and apologise for when he's wrong, which is constantly at the moment. And I'm building up a list of 2025 as we speak.
So how many of the well, he used to print these out individually, the observers. He used to print those out. Mm-hmm. How many listeners do you think he has now, subscribers?
Oh, I don't know. I've guessed before, but here's the thing: is that I've noticed on the website.
How much is it a month?
$14.99 a month.
Okay.
I've noticed on the website that they're constantly pushing the subscriptions, which they never used to. Now, I don't know if they're just trying to get more subscribers or if they're losing subscribers and they're trying to make up the shortfall. But they are plugging stuff a lot more these days.
Okay. At $14.99, and he has 1,000 subscribers. That's not a bad little turnaround.
It is.
It's 15.
I'm trying to look at something. I think Dave Meltzer. I was trying to look at the Pat McAfee thing from last year, where I think he just made up something about Pat McAfee why he wasn't on the commentary, like one Raw, and he just made it up.
Yeah.
Made up some excuse. I don't know what it was, but it was actually because Pat McAfee's father-in-law had died.
Mm-hmm.
But Dave Meltzer just made up a story.
And what did Dave Meltzer say?
I'm going to find out one sec. I think he claimed it was a storyline explanation because I think he was attacked by the Wyatt Six or something like that, or they said he was scared of the Wyatt Six or something. But no, he was actually meant to be on Raw that week and he had to not be there due to a family emergency. It's just like things like that constantly, or WWE ID wrestlers, Gabe Sapolsky scripts their matches and WWE pays for their flights, which was also a lie. Just makes these things up. Or he sources it from one person who just also makes it up or gets bad information, then he repeats it as gospel. But it is constant at the moment. But yeah, it was this one. Even Brian Alvarez told him Stephanie Vaquer's not hurt. And then Dave, well, I heard she was hurt. And then she has to say, no, I'm not hurt. Why would you just make that up? But it's constant now.
I think Dave he could do okay with radio. But now with a podcast where you could see his face, he's got a face you automatically just want to punch anyway. But anyway, when did he start The Observer? What year?
Like 82 or something.
I think he was earlier.
Could be.
I think he's 80. When did I first start hearing about him? I think it was late 70s. I think. And one thing he can say, he was the first. He started it the first, and he's from California. So he started doing it the first and started mimeographing. I think that's what you would call it back in those days. And mimeographing the copies and individually sending it to every subscriber. Of course, things were a lot cheaper then. But he was working his butt off. If he only had to do, say, 100 copies, so that would be, say if it was 5 pages, that'd be 500 pages he'd have to be mimeographing every week and by hand stapling them together, then putting them in an envelope and shipping them. That's actually quite a lot of work. But now that it's gotten up to, I guess he's well into the thousands. I think it's more than 10,000, 20,000.
Yeah.
Well, he's getting rich off this. He was already rich anyway, but